Hi everyone, it's Lorie and welcome to my channel. I hope you're all doing well today. So today I have finally made it back to do another video. It is, Wednesday the 21st when I'm filming. Had a really rough weekend and a rough couple of days this week, but yesterday started, things started looking up. So yeah, that was good. So this morning, woke up. I did sleep really good last night. I hadn't been sleeping. And, yeah, so that was a bit rough. Not sleeping's not good. So yeah, last night I've developed a little bit of a cough. I'm not sure what it is, but, I guess you could see I have on a sweatshirt. It's been a bit chilly here in the morning times. We've been getting lots of rain and thunderstorms, so... yeah, and of course I keep my house cool anyway, so when that happens, and I think the temperature's been down in like the low 60s in the morning time, so it's been a little bit chilly, so, yeah, I think I've developed a little bit of a cough. So last night I actually, took me a good old swig of NyQuil, and only got up once last night, so I slept pretty good. I think I went to bed about 9:30 and got up around 12-ish. Sat up for just a few minutes and then went back to bed and didn't get up till like 8:30. So that was really good. Pain is a lot less today. This is the first day I have not had to take any pain medication. I did take Tylenol when I got up because I did wake up with a massive headache behind my right eye. But other than that, and it's about 3-ish or something in the afternoon, I have not had to take any pain medication today whatsoever, so super excited about that. But I thought today we would just start out slow and easy, and I have been wanting to work. Plus, guys, I still have all this stuff out from the last video that I did on my desk, and I did want to get working in this art journal of mine. Of course, that was made by my friend Shirley at I Want a Peacock on Instagram. So one thing that I did do, or maybe two things, not really sure. I called myself coming in here and was going to mess in it, and then I just, said forget it and didn't. But I did tell you guys I wanted to use some of these pockets that she had previously sent me some goodies in. So I did end up putting the smaller one here, which houses her sweet card that she gave me there. So it now has a home. And then this one that I told you guys I was going to glue down, I glued it down. And it was at that point I was like, okay, I'm over this. It's not the day for it. So yeah, so I didn't do anything else. But yeah, I thought we would just pull out some things and start doing some stuff. And I have no idea. I think I want to like jump around instead of just doing it page by page. Let's just jump around in here. I did find this belly band just laying around, so I thought maybe we could put it in there. Also found this. This actually has a piece of vellum on top of it. Yeah, so I thought we would throw that in. Oh, yeah, and let me tell you this, guys. So I have decided. A decision has been made. So I was kind of wanting something on the cover, and this right here, it could have been from Shirley, but guys, I'm not sure. Shirley, if it's from you, please let me know. But I just don't remember. I mixed everything up. So I'm thinking, and we'll go ahead and do that now. We are going to just tear this off, and then we'll have this sheet to use later. And this looks like handmade paper. I have decided to put it here on my cover because I definitely wanted something else on the cover. So we're going to put that on there, but we are going to do that last, guys. That way I can leave it alone for a time and we can let it dry. And these other little pieces of handmade paper, I'm just going to put aside over here. Okay, so anyway, yeah, that decision, I did make that decision. Now, I'm thinking that I do want one of these other bags on the back pocket, and I'm thinking maybe we should do that one, I think. I gotta find something to put my other goodies in that I'm gonna use in other journals. I don't know if I should use this great big old bag or not. But thinking about it, it will fit. Maybe we can... Well, I don't want to lose the sewing. But maybe we can turn it over. and put it on that way maybe. And then we can find something to stick in there. What do you guys think about that? Maybe? I kind of think so. Do we want to maybe do this so that that'll kind of stay over? Nothing's going to go in the back. All that's going to be glued completely down anyway. And then maybe I think we got a little stick in there. Yep. Okay. I'm thinking we're going to do that. Because I just don't see another journal it fitting in because it is so big. And I'm just going to use this. Ugh. Did I get that all over my... Nope. Aleene's Tacky Glue. To get this glued down, I think will be good. And then we'll just kind of figure out what we want in the pocket. Excuse the arm. Okay. Let's see, I'm thinking about there. Okay. And I could go back around the edges and shoot some glue up in there if we need to. Yep, I think that right there is going to work. Okay, so, oh, well, I'll show you guys that at the end. Yeah, I had something else I wanted to share with you guys because it absolutely made my day the other day. I was having, well, yesterday. Was it yesterday? Yes. So Monday and Tuesday early was really hard days for me, as well as the weekend, because there were some issues with getting things that I needed, actually, the doctor to fill out the paperwork correctly for my short-term disability, which, if you don't know what that is, if you have insurance and you pay for it, which I do, and I have for the 16 plus years I've been with the company, they offer short-term disability. So if you're out with something like, you know, my surgery or an illness or an accident or whatever, they will pay you what's called short-term disability payments, which is, you know, not your full paycheck, but it is some money coming in as opposed to, you know, no money coming in, which can help out financially. And, you know, it's insurance I've paid into and never used in my life, nor the 16 years I've been with the company. So it is well deserved, in my opinion, since I've paid the insurance for that long. And, well, yeah, in a nutshell, for whatever reason, the surgeon's office was being absolutely ridiculous about filling out my paperwork correctly. Oh, it's seeping, isn't it? Yep. Okay, we got it. Yeah, about filling out the paperwork correctly. And I was so upset. I had, like, the worst weekend because we found this out, like, on Friday. And, of course, it was close to everything closing, so well, it was Friday when we were told that the paperwork wasn't filled out correctly. So, of course, all weekend I was crying and upset and, you know, all worried about that because we need that income coming in. So, yeah, I had a horrible weekend and spent just about most of it in and out of bed, mostly. My husband did go to work because, you know, he has to work. Bills got to get paid. Let me make sure nothing else is like, yep, see, that's still trying to close up. I got glue on that right there. Let's see if we can get that off. So yeah, I just worried myself absolutely sick, as if I'm not, you know, sick enough with trying to recover about that. Let's see. I wonder if this will go in there that way. Let's see. Take it like up in there like that, maybe. Maybe we'll keep that in there. Maybe. Okay. Alright, so there goes that. But yeah, absolutely sick. So Monday morning, my husband goes, yeah, I think we'll put that in that back pocket because we need to have it somewhere. So Monday morning, anyway, my husband goes to the doctor's office. I'm just trying to find a page, guys, that we might want to use something on, because that's a belly band. What all do we have over here? Oh, that one. Now that would look good on there. Wouldn't that look good? We could just like do it like this, maybe. I'm okay with this not being covered, or maybe we'll put it on this side. We could still put some stuff down in there. So maybe we'll put that there. And then maybe we could put this here as a pocket. And then put our tag down in it. Oh, look, guys. Well, those colors just worked out perfectly, didn't they? Okay, let's go ahead and get this down. So let's get the lid on here before I lose it. So yeah, I worried myself sick. So there was a correction that needed to be made. So Monday morning, my husband went traipsing off to the doctor's office. Thought it would be really easy, have them fix a box that they had checked incorrectly. And then he calls me and says they won't change it. I'm like, and it was the stupidest thing ever, because it's the box that says, is or was the patient disabled? And they checked no, but underneath that put the dates of put the dates that started, you know, on my surgery date and then ended, you know, in 6 weeks. And I'm like, well, seriously, how can I be disabled and not disabled at the same time? And they just weren't getting it. They absolutely refused to change it and fix it. So without that being fixed, they could not do my, we're going to put this on as a pocket. They could not do my short-term disability, do anything with it at all. It was all at a standstill. So I called them back at the insurance company and told them how ridiculous they were being, and they were just in awe and in disbelief themselves at the situation and the fact that the doctor's office would not fix it where they incorrectly did it. So of course that was later in the day. So they said, well, take it back to the doctor's office and call us. Sorry, let me put the lid on here. And have us on the phone and let us see if we could talk some sense into them. So, well, by the time I got up there, they had a change of heart and said, well, which I did have the insurance lady on the phone. And she was really nice and helpful. She was amazing. And So yeah, that would have been yesterday. We took it back up there. And of course, I'm still upset because I can't go, you know, 6 weeks with no income at all. I mean, I'm not going to get my whole paycheck, but something's better than nothing. And so I went back up there and had her on the phone, and I let the lady at the front desk know that I had her on the phone. Well, they had a change of heart barely when my husband got left the previous day, and called and left him a message, which for some reason we didn't get that message, or he failed to read it. Thus giving me another sleepless night of worry and crying and all of this stuff. So yes, I read him his rights about not checking his emails or his voice messages. Okay, there we go. That is cute. So yeah, we got back up there. And like I said, the insurance lady was on the phone and heard all of this. And, okay, we need somewhere for the belly band, because it looks like the rest of this stuff we're going to have to make or figure out some pockets for. But yeah, so they had a change of heart. There's another one of those sheets. I love that. And said that they would not recheck that box or check that box correctly, but they would write on there that this was a short-term disability. And I'm like, well, duh, that's what the dates are for. What is wrong with you people? You are well-educated people. I am not, guys. I don't know if I've told you guys this, but I did not complete high school, and I only have a 8th grade completed education. I was in the 9th grade when I got pregnant with my son. Okay, I'm going to put that there. And I tried to keep going to school, but I did have some problems because I was young and high risk. And so, I don't know why that never wants to come out of there. So I did end up having to drop out of school and tried to go back, but couldn't keep a babysitter. You know, whatever. Anyway, that's not what this is about. But yeah, I only have an 8th grade completed education, so I'm not a smart person. They are college graduates with PhDs and, you know, all of these other things I couldn't even fathom being able to do and learn. Great, don't get me wrong, but I don't get this part. So yeah, they said we would write that. Well, luckily for me, the lady at the insurance company said, well, since I hear you and I'm on the phone and I know that this is what the doctor, or, you know, the doctor's office is saying, then that will be suffice. Thank the Lord. That was enough. So they wrote on there that it was short-term disability. But I have to tell you guys, what irritated me was the doctor's office seemed so worried about making sure that it said short-term disability, which if they knew how to read, they would know that's what it was, because it listed the dates. That was only 6 weeks, not forever. They made me feel like they thought I was trying to get, like, disability forever. Like I wanted to sit home on my behind and not go to work. My job is stressful, but I love my job. And I am so ready to get back to there. You just have no idea. I miss my coworkers. I miss everybody so much. Oh, we can make a pocket out of this. And I am just, seriously, yeah, we can make a pocket instead of a journaling card. So ready to get back to work and get with my coworkers. It's not even funny. And for these people to halfway, sideways imply that I am just was trying to get, you know, oh, that's a pretty envelope. We need something big for in there. Well, that would be kind of cute sideways like that. And then we could find something to go in it. Yes. It fits. We're going to do it. So that was really upsetting to me because I have been working since I was 15 years old. And I have always worked. And I don't have a problem with that. The only time I didn't work was for 9 months over 16 years ago, prior to going to work for the company that I'm with now. We were financially where I did not have to work. My girls were in high school. So it was a nice time, but it only lasted like 9 months. And I told my husband, I said, I can't do this. I have to go to work. I have always worked. I can't, sit here and do nothing and not contribute. And that was all on me. So that's when I went to work for the company that I work for now. And my intentions was part-time. And oh, look at me. Just look at me now. Yeah, it was supposed to just be part-time and stay that way. But things happened. And, like I said, I love my job. So, okay, yeah, we'll put that in there. But yeah, so for them to imply that, it was so upsetting. But what I actually did, or what I had to do for me, because I was already so upset and so depressed and just crying at the drop of a hat, was Monday night, I just sat there and I happened to listen to a preaching, teaching, whatever you want to call it, from Joyce Myers. And I was just like, I can't do this to myself. Whatever happens is going to happen. And this thought just came to my mind to give it to God. And ever how He chooses for it to go is the way it's going to go. But it will work out for my good. And I prayed to Him and I told Him that. And oh man, that don't even want to go in there. This thing is really aggravating, guys. I gotta find me another something to stick in this glue bottle, because this one's driving me insane. Oh, okay. Yeah, I need another thingy. I would make one, but I don't know if I have the correct pins to go in it. Plus, I'm not very good at that stuff. Anyway. Yeah, so I just prayed to God and gave it to Him and said, whatever your will is, whatever happens is meant to happen for whatever reason. I just choose to believe that in the end, it will work out for my good. So I gave it to Him, and guys, it worked out for my good. Thank you, Lord. Because I was at the wit's end. Okay. So, let's see where we are time-wise. Okay, 22. So, we'll see if we can find a place for this one. I'm not sure if we will. And then we will put the thing on the front cover. And we could call this a video. I like that. But yeah, I had to give it to him. And, the moment I gave it to him. Ooh, right there. Oh, that's pretty. I felt so much better. Oh, that's so pretty on the back, though. Oh, what am I going to do? Am I going to glue it or am I not? Am I going to glue it or am I not? I'm gonna glue it down like a pocket. We're going to use this. And go around the stitching. So yeah, thank the Lord. All that's worked out. So we left the doctor's office and went straight to the location for the company that I work at. It's close to my house. And got it faxed over. And got a wonderful phone call from one of the ladies there this morning who said, everything is done, everything is approved, everything is worked out. Your first check is in the mail. Thank you, Jesus. Oh, and they sent me the confirmation email. So that was such a weight off. But I have to tell you, this morning when I got that phone call, that weight was no longer there. Because that weight was lifted Monday night. When I just gave it to God and said, ever how it comes out, I have to believe that it will be for my good. And if it doesn't work out, that this is how I'm supposed to, be able to help take care of my finances while I'm out, then you have something else waiting for me. Didn't know what that was, but I had to believe that God would work it out for my good. And of course, I have been in constant, pretty much daily contact with my executive pastor and My pastor actually called me the morning of my surgery and prayed. He actually had to leave a message because I didn't hear it, but we played the message there with my mom and my husband and my daughter. So yeah, that was really nice. But yeah, they have, and other church members have been checking on me daily, and I so appreciate them, because I know it's their prayers and all of you guys. Oh my gosh, all the people reaching out through my Facebook, my Instagram, and even here on YouTube, and to pray for me. You have no idea how much that means to me, because I know, okay, I think we've got that down. I'm not going to put anything in the pocket yet. I know that those prayers have worked, and that and the will of God is what has worked that situation out for my good. And guys, like I said, I woke up this morning. I slept good last night. That's a plus. I have not been in pain to which yet at this point where I've had to take any pain medication at all. Super ecstatic about that. Guys, I washed dishes this morning. Okay. And I did my laundry. It was just one load. I do mine and my husband separate because of where he works. He gets really icky. But yeah, I washed a load of mine, dried them and hung them up and put them away. And I have his load. I washed one load of his, and it's in. He's probably got 2 loads, guys. Totally my fault, because, you know, I've neglected laundry, and he doesn't really like to do laundry. He will wait till he has, this is terrible, I know, but he will wait until he has no clothes at all, no clean underwear, no clean nothing. Terrible, I know. And then the night before work, he'll be like, oh, I have no clothes, I have no underwear, I have no undershirts. And then he'll run and wash them that night and throw them in the dryer that morning. He is terrible with laundry, more so than I. So he probably has 2 more loads. If I fill up to get into them today, I will. If I don't, I won't, guys. He's got enough washed. Well, I've got tomorrow because he doesn't go back to work till Thursday. So that helps that, you know. He's got plenty of other clothes to wear. It's just the work clothes. So he probably has 2 more loads. So again, if I don't get to it today, I shall do it tomorrow. But yeah, he's got 1 load in the dryer. I did, let's see, last night I did cook some rice to go with the rotisserie chicken that we picked up. I actually had, well, we had tacos. So we pulled apart the rotisserie and had tacos and rice. So we put the rest of the rice up, so we have leftover rice. I have some seasoned, pork chops in there. He's going to cook those on the grill. And he really likes deviled eggs, which I never make them. I think I've made them once in my life for the poor man. We've been together over 23 years. Poor guy. But it's nothing he's ever really mentioned. But he mentioned it, I think, around Easter. He's like, oh, you know, some deviled eggs would be good. I'm like, okay, I'll make you some. So I made him some for Easter. And I haven't made any since. So this morning, I'm like, okay, well, we can have leftover rice and pork chops. And I'm like, how about deviled eggs? He's like, yummy. So I've boiled them. I hadn't actually fixed them yet, but they're boiled and peeled. And I set them back in the fridge. I don't want to overdo it, so, you know. And, of course, he will not let me overdo it, which is, he's been really sweet about being here for me and helping me out. So he even toted the laundry to the laundry room for me today. So, yeah. And if I'm sitting there and want some water, I have been drinking more ice water, guys. You'd be so proud of me. Oh, my gosh. Even I can't believe it. It's almost like, what is it almost like? It's almost like since the surgery, which I know because the anesthesia and the medication and all that stuff, you know, I had dry mouth. But it's like, it's the kind of thirst that I have that is only satisfied with ice cold water, which I love everything ice cold anyway, but it has to be ice water. And I'm actually, feeling that way now. So I think I'm going to go get me a big old glass of ice water. But last night, guys, I had my big Starbucks tumbler. It's like this big. And I'm like, babe, would you mind fixing me some ice water in my big pink tumbler? And he's like, of course. Man, I sat there and had it drank in no time. It's like that is the only thing that will quench my thirst when my mouth gets dry and I get this way. Like I said, I'm getting this way now. So I think that's what I'm going to do once I stop rambling and wrap up this video, is go and get me. But how cool is that, guys? That I think this is the Lord working in mysterious ways. You guys know I hate water. I love Coke. I drink way too many Cokes. I'll be the first one that says I drink way too many Cokes. But yeah, for some reason right now I have that thirst for ice water, which is definitely not a bad thing. Just pulling strings, guys. Not a bad thing in my case. So, yay, go me. Okay. Wonderful. Again, thank you all for your prayers. So one last thing that I wanted to share, and I'm going to go ahead and move her out of the way. I don't know if working in this more will be our next video. I may put this stuff away in something. I do have some, what did I get off of eBay a while back? I had gotten some vintage TV trays, and I have some of my projects on those, so I might do that. I want to make sure that I cover up her address. So yesterday I had just found out, you know, that everything was good. Everything I assumed was a go because that's what I was told. My husband goes and checks the mail, and this beautiful, lovely card here. Look at that washi, how cute. Even how beautiful the stamp is. Let me make sure you guys can see it. Look at how beautiful. I received this card, and I'm like, what is this? It's from Debbie. I don't have permission to use her last name, so I'll just use her first name. Debbie in California, you know who you are. Anyway, I'm tearing up now, guys. Anyway, I got this in the mail, and I'm like, strange. I don't know who this is. Okay, the tears are flowing. It's just the way it's going to go until 6 weeks and I can get my hormones. So I might be crying on here a lot. Who knows? But I got this card, guys. And it says, sending healing thoughts your way. Hope you're back to full bloom very soon. And it says, Dear Lorie, thinking of you. Sending warm, sunny wishes from California. Hoping each day will bring you close to complete healing. Love and hugs, Debbie. YouTube viewer, June 2023. Thank you so much, Debbie. You absolutely made my day. These are happy tears. These are not sad tears. This means so much to me. You have absolutely no idea how much this means to me. So I wanted to share this with you guys because, yeah, absolutely amazing. Made my day. Glasses off, clean the face up some. I also want to say thank you to Nora, my friend Nora. Hi, Nora. She keeps a check on me almost daily. So thank you for that. I really do appreciate it. And also, my friend Angela. Angela, you know I love you. We talk on the phone, you know, 2 or 3 times a week. She is absolutely amazing. And you know, if we don't actually talk, she sends me. And guys, what I mean, we talk on the phone. It ends up being 1 to 2 hours talking on the phone. We have so much in common, and we get along so well. It's absolutely amazing. Love you. And my friend Shirley Liberto, she checks up on me. She sends me messages. Thank you. Thank you so much, Sherry. I'm really hoping in the next couple of days, Sherry, we can FaceTime again. Still just trying to get my strength up and get myself together. But I'm really, really hoping, guys, but there's nothing at all but sunshine ahead. Yep, Debbie brought me the sunshine from California. Because I'm very optimistic at this time, and I'm really hopeful that as good as I feel physically today, that I have turned, you know, that corner, that horrible corner that I turned. I'm really hoping that I have turned that corner, and it's nothing but much, much better days. I will tell you guys, the pain in my left side that I was feeling prior to the surgery, I do not have. Still have a little bit of pain in the bladder area, but that's to be expected because they had to, you know, jolt and move that thing around out of the way. And then, of course, now there's the uterus, the fallopian tubes, the ovaries, everything is gone. I had a complete total hysterectomy. So that is also, those organs help everything else be in the position it's supposed to be in. So I'm sure things have moved around and twisted. So I do hope that gets a lot better. But that painful, you know, that pain is not something that requires any medication or anything to get better. I just have to go pee-pee. Yeah, and then it's gone. So, who knows? I know, TMI. All right, guys, I'm going to stop rambling. Thank you all so much for your support and your encouraging words. You guys mean so much to me. I love you all, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.